Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be reading for the water sign of Cancer for February 2020. I know it's half done, but that's all right. Meaning the month is halfway done. And bear with me as I stumble over my words and these cards. We're in the shadow phases of Mercury retrograde. With that said, it's the best excuse ever for not being perfect and for shit going awry. Ooh. Now, this is a generalized reading. Oh, first, this is an adult channel, so I get crabs are sensitive, but if you're sensitive in the fact that you don't like the way I read or the way I speak or the way I look, there are many of other YouTubers. Feel free to hit them up if you don't like the way I read. That's the beautiful thing, is there's so many you can choose from. Just watch them all until you find one you like, okay? This isn't gonna apply for every Cancer out there. There's no way, you know? But take what resonates, leave what doesn't, right? Oh, we got some jumper cards. Cancers, what are you waiting for your ship to come in? Okay, let me finish my disclaimer in the beginning of my, wow, it's two. We're gonna keep those, okay? I do tarot a little different. I'm gonna do a Celtic cross spread, but I'm gonna go as we're going along, because I'm just trying to learn to go with the flow. Mercury's about to be in retrograde, the energy, the shadow phase, it's all fucked up. So we're in this debauchery together. Okay, so let me finish my intro. If this resonates, right? Keep what does. If it doesn't, if you need a more comprehensive story, check your sun. This would be your sun, right? Or if you're a cross watcher, it might not be, check yours. You can check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs, right? Okay? It'll give you more details on your situation because, again, it's generalized. I'm just channeling. Okay? So take what energy doesn't apply or doesn't feel right or doesn't vibe. Leave the rest. Wait, take what doesn't. Take what does and leave the rest, right? Okay. I'm just making a shit show of y'all's reading, but Cancer, y'all are so sweet and understanding. And I know as a fellow crab, you guys will love and appreciate me because you probably know how hard this is for us to get out in public and speak, even though it can be very daunting. So very intimidating. So thank y'all for being so patient with me. I'm a perfectionist, most crabs are, so it took me a while to get up and do this. And to just be okay. And Cancers, listen, we just need to go with the flow, okay? It is not easy. Oh, but better days are coming. Man, I'm getting a lot of positive cards for you guys. This is exciting because I'm a Cancer too. So I think our time for the shit show in our lives, this like 10, 20 year cycle, seems like our whole lives have just been chaos. I feel like we're coming out of it. So I'll tell you what jumpers I got, all right? Of course, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, etc., etc. You know the drill. Fast forward. I'll put a timestamp on it if I remember. If not, fucking sue me, whatever, right? So let's go ahead and get this out. Fuck it, do you just want to start over? We'll just start over. Or we can go right now. Let's just, fuck it, let's just go, right? No one's perfect. I mean, we're pretty fucking close, Cancer, right? But, all right, source. What? Man, cards today. Source. Didn't even ask a question yet. What energy do you have for my Cancers? What messages? What energies would you like to shed light on to help them on this next phase of their journey, right? I'll let y'all know when I'm ready to pull some cards. We could probably be here all night. Grab a cup of coffee, some chocolate cookies, that old box of chocolate you got for Valentine's that you've already picked through all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding, I didn't get chocolate, but I would be. Oh, I would be right now. Oh God, okay. Cancer, as usual. Feeling nostalgic. Childhood memories. Yes, we live in the past. So, your current situation, this could be about a lover. This could be about money. This could be about anything. But it's something that emotionally resonates with you, okay? So, perhaps I have the Magician in reverse, crossing the Six of Cups, okay? So either you're feeling like something's not going to manifest that you're looking for, or you're hoping for, excuse me. Could be looking for it. Hope you find it, right? Hate when shit's lost. I forgot where I lost that, right? Anyways. So, God, these cards. Bear with me, okay? I'm just gonna keep shuffling until it feels right. And if it needs to come out again, you gotta trust the cards. They'll come out. They will come out as they need to. All right, so in your current position, you're hoping for some type of reconciliation or something from the past coming back into you. Okay. Coming back in for you, to you, a return of home, something that feels like home. A lover, a friend. Okay, Scorpio got this card too. In your past, you might have had a tower moment, some type of destruction. And sometimes I feel like this is a breakdown card emotionally, especially as a water sign. But just because you have a breakdown, it's not necessarily bad. Usually those are breakthroughs. So just like the Tower card, you know, you have to have the old paradigm and the old structure fall so that you can rebuild. And both things, the fact that this is in your past is a great thing. Timing on here is fluid, okay? Maybe if this has already happened, this could have already happened, but I'm current reading for the energies now. But whenever you see this could have been in your past, this could be in your nearest future, okay? So it's hard to tell. Again, generalized, right? But for the ones that I'm channeling, you recently have had a tower moment. And in your immediate past, there's a Queen of Wands. So, this could be either you have got some maturity because of this breakdown. Bear with me, let me start over. So, this will paint a clearer picture. I know I do this a little all over the place, all right? But bear with me, I'm ADHD, right? And terrified on film. But we've been through this, so. Okay, so someone from your past coming back. This is what you're hoping for. I believe. That's how I sense it. That's what Spirit's interpreting. Wow. Loves, it is going to be a long night. You have been warned. So please, no nasty comments. I'm doing the very best I can with where I'm at right now. So, you're hoping someone from your past is going to come back in. Okay. Or something that feels like home. I feel like you feel like it's not either manifesting or you're not going to be able to manifest it. You know, sometimes when you manifest and you have to hurry up and wait, that makes it really tough. When you don't see tangible evidence that it's happening, that can be very hard, right? So this is your current energy, okay? You've recently had a tower moment. It could be with this Queen of Wands, or someone with the fire energy, Leo, Sag, or Aries, right? But for me, Cancer, if I'm talking about women and I'm reading for you, this could be you. Someone who's okay in their sexuality. Maybe their Venus or their other planets are a fire. Absolutely. Cross watchers, this could be the person you're watching for, or this could be you, okay? Take it how it applies. You'll know. And if it doesn't, then just leave it, right? Okay, so either you have had this problem with this person, okay, or you went to this person for advice, or this is the person because of the tower that you've evolved into, okay? Because I'm reading for so many, the meanings can't be literal. I don't know personally, so I'm getting a lot. I'm getting a lot of communication from source, okay? So it could be any one of those things. I know it sounds like I'm just making the shoe fit, but if it does, wear that bitch, right? Okay, so let's see what's crowning your thought process, because you guys are thinkers. You guys, us guys. We have a big heart, but we also like to process those emotions, so I totally get it, okay? Oh man, and if you have any air in your chart, ooh-wee, makes it tough, right? You can't, sometimes it feels like you can't get out of your head. And if you got some Pisces in it, you can't get out of your dream space. I know, I get it. So let's go ahead and see what's crowning your thoughts, what you're hoping for, what you're, what's keeping you up at night. I keep seeing this Page of Cups. But we're going to go ahead. And if he comes out, he comes out. But I'm seeing this Page of Cups. So maybe you're hoping that some message is going to come in. A message of love from the past that you're hoping to manifest. That you cut off, right? It could be you. It could be them. Someone cut you off. But you know your worth. And that's what this card is. You going back and forth, wondering if you made a mistake. Was I too harsh? Because crabs, listen, people attack us, we can get snippy. Sometimes we'll go into our shell, but if you attack our family or something we love, we will clench, we will get our pinchers on you, we will not let go. Ever, right? So when we say hold on to the past, we were not kidding, right? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Man, okay, this could be an Emperor coming into your future. But I had two come out for your future position or your immediate future, right? Because I'm doing a Celtic cross. So I have the Six of Wands in reverse with an Emperor. So I'm just going to break this down. Bear with me if I look at my notes. I'm a student of tarot and the occults, so I'm always learning. I want to give y'all the best reading possible, so minus all the fuck ups. So at least I want to give you quality information, right? Okay, stuff keeps coming out. Okay, so transformation happened, perhaps with this Emperor. Someone who felt like this was your Emperor. Now, this could be a male figure in your life. Someone who has these qualities. This is a fire sign. It mostly represents Aries, but it can be. Sometimes I see the Emperor as a Capricorn. And I know that's not anywhere from anybody or in a book. That's how I see it, because I feel like, to me, a Capricorn is very business driven. He's also he or she has also already been through the battle too, in a sense. And they're very strategic and they have a lot of the same qualities. They're like, and Saturn too. I feel like the disciplinarian, right? I feel like the Emperor's like that. But it is a fire sign. It could be an entrepreneur-like energy, okay? So, but I don't know. The Emperor is always like a Capricorn or a Aries to me, or it's an entrepreneur. So that's just how I read. If you don't like that interpretation, that's fine. Whatever fits best with your situation, you make it about that, okay? But you're the six of swords. So, you're trying to take this trip, or not literal trip, but like we're on acid. We're trying to take this trip and it didn't go very well, right? Just kidding. No. Perhaps you're trying to leave something. You're trying to take this journey and it's over water. And I feel like for me, I say feel, right? Because Cancer, that's our catchphrase. I feel. I sense from spirit that this is some type of emotional, right? But it's a conflict of your thoughts with your emotions, trying to balance that out. And it can feel very unstable, perhaps toward this emperor, okay? Perhaps it goes back with this queen, right? This Queen of Swords. Maybe you cut off this emperor-like energy because he wasn't either treating you the way you wanted to be treated, or he didn't recognize your value, you know, and you're trying to maybe leave this situation, or you're working on moving to a higher ground, but you're feeling kind of stagnant right now, or you're caught up in your head. I feel like this could be a delay of some sort. It could even be either if you're hoping for this emperor to come in from your past, you know, like this one, and you're having a hard time manifesting it. Perhaps there's some healing that needs to still be done that you need to work on, right? So that you can, because as fucked up as it is, as soon as we start to get over somebody, they seem to come back, right? Like your fucking twin flame. You know, like when you lose something and you're like, what? Oh my God, like you just stop fucking looking for it and then you find it. Like I think your twin flames are like that. Like, oh shit, where did I put that? You know what? I'm not gonna look. And then boom, here he or she comes right back in, right? Like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, right? You're just like, God damn it, what the fuck? I was just starting to clear this energy. I just got out of like the drowning floodwaters of my emotions, right? And my feelings, and like, fuck, here you come back in. But I see there was some form of transformation that needed to happen. And this is a good thing. You know, this death, don't be scared about this. This is a very scorpionic energy. This could be a Scorpio in their chart as well, or yours. But Scorpios are good about transformation, reinventing themselves. You know, they're the ones that rise from the ashes. And so there's a suggestion to embrace this quality, right? And if you've been doing the work, it's showing very clear, because you've already had the Tower moment. So you've already had a destruction so that you can rebuild. It's not necessarily a needing to. So you've probably been going through this phase for quite a while. Okay, we'll see what's in your fears. So I hope that made a little bit of sense. You guys are so sweet. Thanks for being so patient. If this was like no, I don't want to say that. If this was like a Libra or something, I'd be like, get to the fucking point. And I'd have to start over. But with you guys, I know you guys will be cool. Okay, so yeah. So I'm getting this, you're fearing that your ships aren't going to come in. And people read threes as a third party situation, but let me tell you something. This card for me upright is about commerce. I feel like it's like Columbus, you know, when Isabel and Ferdinand, they sent the ships out for him to go explore, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, right? And he sent them out and he's waiting for them to come back in. And, you know, it's like you can't see it, but you're hoping it'll bring back all the treasure and the spices and the goods. So it's a commerce. So you have put something that you've manifested right here. Some people think this is about trickery. I feel like it's stagnant in your manifesting power, right? That's what I'm sensing this is. Or feeling an inability because we can't see what's going on, right? When we're trying to manifest, or maybe we're trying to control it too much and we need to let spirit step in. And that's hard. That's really hard to let go. As human beings, it's really hard because we're ego driven, right? So, and especially if you're a water sign, you feel so much pain, that's very difficult. So I feel like with this Three of Wands, like you put something out in the universe and you're worried it's not going to come back, right? Because this is in your fears position. You cut them off. You did what you thought was best, but you're hoping that source isn't punishing you for it, I guess you could say. Maybe I'm projecting my situation on you. I don't know. But I get that feeling sometimes too. You know, I make it's hard. It's not easy to make the right decision for us or to stand in your power. It can be very tough, you know, and then to not instantly see the results because we like instant gratification can be very challenging. So, people right now at this moment could feel like you're all up in your head right now. This is the 7 of Cups. You could be maybe daydreaming. Maybe you're trying to find answers in your sleep, in your dream space. Some people believe that this card, what you own, owns you. Or maybe it's you looking to your other options in life. Right? So that's not a bad thing. It's a distraction. While you're waiting on your twin flame, because I'm assuming most of you guys are waiting for your soulmate or your twin flame if you're here looking for love, right? But this is generic. I'm just going to read what they say, whether it's money or not, or a business partner. That possibly could be what you're looking for. But you have a lot of options. So when you're waiting for that to come in, because sometimes you're going to cut people out of their life that don't respect your boundaries and let them come at you correct. So perhaps you're focusing on your other options, or you're exploring other options. Or this person, this Emperor, could perceive you as having other options. Which, crowds, you guys are very friendly, loving people. Who doesn't want to be around you, Now, in your hopes and desires, the King of Pentacles, which just seconds what I said prior. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, their rising sign, the King of Pentacles, represents a Taurus. I feel like he's a Capricorn, but he could be any of those. The point is, he's a strong businessman. Slow, steady, like the strong, silent type. He goes at a slow pace. Slow and steady wins the race is his motto, right? And he works really hard to get all this abundance, right? And he likes nice things. And he's very secure. And that's what I thought when I said the Emperor, right? It was a Capricorn or an earth sign. Again, these two sit next to each other. This is a masculine energy, okay? So don't be offended, ladies. All right? If you're a successful, beautiful businesswoman who's an entrepreneur, okay? This is about whatever you're waiting for that you felt like you had to cut off. This is the energy of it, okay? It's a very masculine energy. Or that you're regretting cutting off, or you feel like that isn't going to manifest or come back in, okay? Now, your outcome. Now, I've been doing this for a while, so you guys just bear with me. There's too many cards there. I'm going to let one fall out. Okay, Source. We're going to get through this energy together, okay? So, again, thank you so much for being patient. It is not easy for me to sit down and record these without being a perfectionist. Let me tell you, I am a Virgo rising. The way I take action is in Scorpio, which is my, all right, well, there you are. There's your feminine energy, your twin flame, your soulmate, your other half. This is the fucking power couple. Hello, Beyonce and Jay-Z, A-Rod and J-Lo, right? This is your fucking power couple. So Cancer energy, listen, Cancer, male or female, it's a very feminine energy, regardless of your sex. It's a very nurturing, loving. That's feminine, right? The masculine is more about action. So what I was saying, wasn't trying to make it about me, but the way I take action, my masculine energy, it's in Scorpio. So I'm all about detail. I'm already about getting to the bottom of things, the underneath, what's buried under there, the nitty gritty. I want to know the whole story, because for me, the details make the story, right? That's how I remember the story, through the details. That's what the experiences in this life are, the details, right? That's what makes us so complicated as human beings. So I feel like this is a power couple. And your outcome right now, because you are switching your focus to your other options and focusing on business and things that are actual tangible, because I think that's what you really want, Cancer, because we value security, right? Our home, the money in the bank. We might love to spend it, but we also have to hoard some just in case, that we don't tell anybody about, Oops, my bad. I just let our secret out. Everyone knows that we're going to have a stash somewhere. All right. So But you need that. But that doesn't mean that you're dependent on it, right? I feel from this energy, you can go out and make your own. You're just hoping for this King of Pentacles to get his shit together and to stop over intellectualizing his emotions, right? With that said, this is very stable, Cancer. So this is really good for you. I'm really excited. This is like, there's not like a lot of clarification. I'm not going to pull a bunch of other cards from other decks. Sorry. I might later on in my career doing this. But as of now, I think it's very clear. I don't need to pull 1,000 cards because then I think it just gets confusing, right? So what I'm seeing from this reading is that you cut somebody out. Perhaps there was a lot of passion in it. Perhaps this was you, you little sex goddess. But you're willing to give, Cancer. You guys, girls, whoever, y'all are givers. You give so much of yourself, and it can leave you very vulnerable. We're already vulnerable, right? But even more so. But we have to put out our shell. We got to put that shell on and cut those people out of our lives. If they're not going to treat us right, we have to have those healthy boundaries. And while it's scary to be alone forever in that shell, it's where we feel safe, right? So just because, you know, we want to be with someone doesn't mean we need to be, right? Like Cancers, I feel like most Cancers are very picky. You know what you want because you want stability, and not everybody can offer us stability, especially emotional stability. We do need a strong earth sign, strong, steady. I mean, you can have a fire sign. I'm not saying okay, guys, don't take this so personal, all right? Or don't read into it, okay? But I noticed for a lot of Cancers, an earth energy is very grounding because it's stable financially. And they don't usually stray. Okay? Because they cherish, because Capricorn especially is the father of the zodiac. Cancer's the mother. We're polar opposites. So naturally we're going to attract. And it will be passionate and fiery. But in this, again, this is just a man. It doesn't have to be earth. But typically it is. I'm just reading the cards. It could be this fire sign, this emperor, this dad figure, this father figure, this owner of a business coming in, and you're wanting to be a power couple. So that's what I see in your outcome. Focus on your money. You're worried about you're worried about if it's coming in. These are positive cards. You know, it could be slow and steady, but the advice I'm getting right now is focus on your coin, and the other will follow. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get clarity on this wishes, because I guess it wasn't super duper clear. I felt it was, but we'll go ahead and get some more, okay? Just in case maybe I thought it was. Okay. So someone's coming in to take action, if that's what you were hoping for. Passionate. They say this guy comes in and goes out easily. Perhaps this has been a burning desire with this person for a long time. This is just a card of action. So if you're hoping for someone to come in, they are a passionate. I don't see new beginnings or whatever, but someone from your past. Someone that you walked away from. Let me see. To find your happiness. Which is good. Sometimes that's what people need for change, right? Because they can't appreciate you when you're always there. Yeah. And so, after doing some inner work or gaining some wisdom, you have a passionate new beginning coming. So I hope that clarifies. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Hope it wasn't too all over the place, but there you go, guys. There's your reading for Cancer. I'm gonna leave it at that because if not, I will not shut up. Like, share, subscribe. No mean comments, okay? Because I'm sensitive crab. But I will read the rest of them, so they better be good. Let's keep it positive. This is a tough journey. We're all going through it together, okay? None of us are perfect. All right, that's y'all's reading, guys. Have a happy February 2020. And I hope this person gets off their ass and comes in soon. You deserve it, all right? Y'all all deserve love. Have a fantastic February.